Miss Knight, let me ask you this question. How are you doing right now? Like right now at this minute, how are you feeling?
I'm not doing very well.
Okay. I understand that Richard is gone, and that's got to be a hurtful and painful experience. But what I believe is going on right now is that it's not a matter that Richard received poor care. That doesn't seem to be the issue here. The issue is that you're looking for someone to blame the grief that you're going through right now. And here's the thing, they're not at fault for what happened to Richard, okay? I need you to understand that. When you said that they should have, when you pushed the call button and someone should respond immediately, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's not a reality because Richard is not the only patient at the facility. Am I correct in saying that?
That is correct, yes.
There are other patients and the staff is only so many people.
Yeah, but when you have a 91-year-old patient,
but
and
if this
he
is
has
a
limited
nurse,
mobility, and
but ma'am, if this is a nursing home, I can almost assure you that they have other 90-year-olds who have their own medical issues.
Yep.
Your husband was not exclusive to that. I need you to understand that. I am sorry that your husband is gone. And I feel your pain. I don't know what it's like to lose a spouse. Okay, someone that I've been with for X amount of years and all of a sudden they're gone.
I tried to tell them that, you know, he was starting to get up out of bed, you know, and not be able to really walk properly, that they better be careful because he could fall.
Ma'am, I understand that. But they can't have nobody in the room with him 24/7 to make sure he doesn't get up and fall. That's not a reality. That's not a reality. Even if you were in the room and you decided that you wanted to use the restroom and you walked off and he got up at that point in time and fell, could somebody say that you were at fault for that? Absolutely not.
No. That's why I had him in there, because I couldn't move him. No, I couldn't physically move him or bathe him.
Well,
I didn't want him to be in there.
Let me just jump to this part right here. I'm going to dismiss this case. Okay? The case isn't going anywhere. I am not going to grant you anything as far as a monetary payment. Only thing I can grant you is advice and say this. The grieving process is something that we all have to go through. Yeah. Every last person in this room, we all have to go through that at some point in our lifetime. Okay? How we deal with that grieving process, there is nothing I can say from this bench that is going to comfort you. There's literally nothing I can say to you. I do not know the level of love that you and Richard shared. I would hope that it was a beautiful love.